Hello and welcome back to the 7th week of video coverage of the 2020 NIWFA Women's Football season.
As ever, we have plenty of action to bring you this week with some great goals along the way, including one particular one which Colin is trying to avoid talking about. I wonder whose that might be.
Anyhow, let's get things started with the highlights from a game which had an explosive start as Cumberland Ladies and East Belfast Ladies went head to head in a Division 1A game which was played at Wilga Park. Here's the highlights from that one.
So Colin, it was definitely an explosive start in that game.
It was a perfect start for the visitors. Cumberland on the night, to be honest, first chance. Fantastic, taken well goal by Olivia Brown, who gave them the lead, and it really sort of set the precedent for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and you mentioned Olivia Brown there. This was her 100th appearance for Cumberland.
Yeah, and to be honest, no matter what level of football you're playing at, to be honest, to achieve 100 appearances for one club in this day and age certainly is pretty remarkable. So well done to Libya on achieving that on the night.
Definitely.
Nice way to celebrate as well.
Definitely. And I have to say about East Belfast, they were unlucky at times.
Yeah, they had a few chances, a few efforts. You know, on other nights they could have went in. The game could have been a lot closer, to be honest. Unfortunately, they got a penalty very late in the game, to be honest with you, and if that had came maybe 10-15 minutes earlier, it might have been a completely different complexion. Lee from Cumber, who's the Cumber goalkeeper, messaged me after the match to say she thought it wasn't a penalty. I have to say I've had a good look at it, and Lee, sorry, I do disagree with you in this one. I thought it was a clear penalty. I don't think there's any query with it, but as I say, it was too little too late for them to turn the game around.
Definitely.
No.
After the match, Colin spoke to Cumber Centurion Olivia Brown and East Belfast captain Leanne Waters to get their thoughts on the game. Here's the interviews from that one.
We had a really good training session on Sunday and a really good warm-up, and it set us up good for the game. Credits were due for East Belfast. They played well and they gave us a really, really good game, but we just managed to get the win.
It wasn't a great game, especially against Cumber. We have a wee bit of history between each other, but fair play to them, they got the result and we didn't. It's just, if you don't take your chances, you don't win the game, simple as that.
We were playing uphill in the first half, and then in the second half you noticed them more. It was downhill and it was a lot easier to play in.
That's the last couple of games we've been playing like that. We just haven't started off well, and then it's taken us long to recover. But we're building for next season, so we'll keep going and keep trying hard, and that's all you can ask for.
Our second game this week sees us heading to West Belfast for a key game in Division 2A.
Foyle Belles arrived in Belfast soon, proudly at the top of the table, while for the girls of Belfast Celtic, this was a great chance to reduce the gap at the top of the standings.
Here's the highlights.
really have to talk about this one.
Yes, Colin, it's only fair that we start with Aidan's goal.
And you were going to bring that up. It's been 3 years Aidan and I have been working together on the show, and all that time I've never seen her play in a match before, so this was a bit of a unique event, to be honest. So it went down. Of course, she picks the perfect game to score an absolute worldie, to be
What
honest.
a goal.
What a goal. You know, she cut it absolutely sweet as a nut, as the old saying goes, and 2 goalkeepers wouldn't have saved it. So fantastic goal, and I have to say on the night, very, very impressed with her, but don't be telling me that she's all big headed, to be honest. Well, we can't have that, to be honest, you know.
But Belfast Celtic, they were unlucky with a missed penalty.
Yeah, they got a penalty. I have to say I thought the penalty was a bit soft, but you know, the referee awarded it. When you get a penalty, you've got to take it. Well enough struck penalty, but once again a great save by the Foyle goalkeeper, and that really kept them in the match.
And Foyle, they're going to be tough to catch now.
Yeah, to be honest, you know, that was a chance for Belfast Celtic really to close the gap on them towards the top, but they haven't been able to take it. Foyle are a good side, very solid throughout, right through from the back line, the goalkeeper right through to the forwards always know where the net is. To be honest, they are going to be very, very hard to catch, you know, towards the end of the season. But anyway, after the game I spoke to a few of the players, and including Aidan. Let's see what they had to say, their thoughts on this one.
It was a good game. It was tough because we got a penalty in the first half, so it was a very late penalty, but it's a penalty at the end of the day, I guess, from the referee's decision.
Very disappointing. I mean, with a penalty there, we missed that there. Some really good chances as well. We just didn't put the ball in the back of the net. I mean, Foyle only had maybe 4 or 5 chances the whole game, and they scored 2 of them.
Tell me all about this goal.
It's a fluke, Colin. I don't know, just seen an opportunity, took it, and that's what football's all about. You need to take your chances whenever you get them.
And a long drive now up the road.
That's the only problem.
The only part of it, but it's been well worth it.
That's the complicated part.
So that completes our coverage of the latest round of NIWFA football for this week.
On behalf of Colin and myself, thank you so much for watching this week's review and for all of your support for women's football in Northern Ireland.
Until the next time, stay safe. It's bye for now, but don't forget,
Girls get football.